Hello YouTube, this is Darkon633 and we're taking a look at another Star Wars, the 3 3/4 inch Black Series video review. This time we're going to take a look at Ahsoka Tano, which in my opinion is the best out of the entire wave released in the first wave of the Rogue One Black Series figures. Not only was it the most elusive figure to find, especially when it first came out, but it's really nice that Hasbro has decided to reissue such a sought-after figure. This figure alone goes for around $200 to $300 with box, and just around the $100 so range without it. So it's just a really ridiculously priced secondary market figure. And it's really nice that Hasbro has decided to reissue this figure, since I finally was able to get a hold of the figure. Now, when this figure first came out, I was into the vintage collection, but since I was still kind of eerie just getting Star Wars figures in general, this was something that even if I wanted to go out and find, I wouldn't have been able to find it either. So it's a lot easier for me this time to actually get a hold of one. Anyways, we're going to take a look at the box. The box has a typical Black Series box style. Here's a picture of Ahsoka Tano here. The back, it shows the bio as normal, and that's pretty much it. Now, this particular figure, for those who are unaware, is a little bit more realistic style of the character, since a lot of the Black Series figures, instead of going straight on making the animation design, have decided to release a Clone Wars design character in the line. They decided to make it in a more pseudo-realistic design, so it looks a little bit different than what you see in the cartoon. As a comparison, here she is, next to the Clone Wars figure. You can tell that it's pretty close to what they're trying to get at, but it's also quite different. This is also based on her final season design, versus this one is obviously more towards the first couple of season design. So that's really cool. And here she is next to the Rebels version. Fortunately, the lightsabers like to pop out a lot on this one for some reason. And we're just going to look at them side by side. So here is the three Ahsokas together, and that's really nice, actually. Anyways, we're going to take a look at Ahsoka more specifically now. She includes these really two cool green lightsabers. I think they did a fantastic job designing them, and she does include these two small holsters one as well. Just going to go into the articulation points. The head is on a ball joint, but her hairpiece does get in the way, but you can look left and right quite a bit, so it does help it there. She has ball hinges at the shoulders with good range of movement, but it's really tight on mine, so I'm not going to move it too much. She has swivels at the elbows due to the ball joints at the elbows, but she does actually have a secondary swivel on the glove, but that's to compensate the fact that she doesn't have any other articulation points there. She has full 360 waist articulation, but up here rather than just in the standard style, so it does cut up the illusion a bit, since she does have to turn her hips, so it looks kind of weird. She has ball hinges at the... Okay, she actually doesn't. That's surprising. I didn't actually look that far into the figure. She actually only has swivels at the hips, but she does have ball jointed knees, and the boot does swivel a bit, and she has ball joints at the ankles, so she does have a high range of movement. So this is actually a fantastic design for the character, and Hasbro did a phenomenal job to re-release the figure, even if, once again, availability is a kind of a problem with these figures. I've still yet to see them in my area, and thanks to my friend, once again, Sound12, who was able to find the figures for me. But other than that, this is still a fantastic figure, and I highly recommend picking this up if you happen to find one. Anyways, please comment, subscribe, and check out Hero Taku and Hero Club. Don't forget to check me on Twitter under DarkOdd633, and don't forget to check down the other channels down below. I'll be back with more Star Wars reviews in the future, but for now, I'll be seeing you too. Bye.